It's been now a bit of distance. We have a bit of distance between the State of the Union. So what are the polls saying about what that did to Biden's credibility in the eyes of the American people?
Yeah, very similar to what happened to Donald Trump in 2019 when I helped write the speech, was that the speech was very, very well received. People liked the speech, but it did not change their opinion of the candidate. It has changed the opinion of Joe Biden within the Democrat Party. Again, it was a good campaign speech, Laura, in that he had energy, he was quick-witted, he did not look like a doddering old 80-year-old man, and that was an important thing from a political standpoint, but it didn't resonate with the people. It resonated inside the Beltway, in that Washington bubble. And a lot of Democrats now talking about maybe no one will run against him, or maybe he will run for sure in 2024 because it had that impact inside the Beltway, but it didn't really move the numbers in the broader country.
Did you watch the Super Bowl?
I fell asleep after the halftime show. I heard the big news was that Rihanna was pregnant.
Yes.
But yeah, I think it's about 100 million people here locally. It's domestically, it's by far the largest television program, and it's become sort of a cultural phenomenon. I think it's on early in the morning down there. Is that?
Yeah, no, it's on about midday, so most people are at work. But I called it the Super Bowl, but what it really was is the Rihanna concert with a bit of a side of football. And yes, the big news, you're right, Mick Mulvaney, that the Rihanna is pregnant. But not only she's pregnant, this is her second pregnancy. Her first child is still very young, and she was suspended about, I reckon, kind of 100 feet up in the air in the middle of a stadium. So. They often say pregnant women need to probably take the back seat, not do vigorous activities. She certainly didn't do that. So you saw the halftime show at least.
I did. I kept waiting for them to give Donald Trump some credit. Keep in mind, the father of her children, as I understand it, is A$AP Rocky, the rap star that Donald Trump got out of jail someplace in Scandinavia. But we're still waiting for the thank you note on that one. Look, it was a wonderful show. She lip synced. I'm not a big Rihanna fan. I enjoy the production. A lot of folks do. But you're right. For most of the country, it's a halftime show bracketed by some sporting activity, and that's certainly what it was.
Oh, great! I'm glad that most of Americans think that as well, not just me and some of my friends here. But look, Donald Trump was very critical of her performance last night, so maybe there's a bit of animosity. Is that right?
I certainly think it goes back to the A$AP Rocky thing. The President Trump really did go beyond and was not treated very well by the family after it happened. So it doesn't surprise me he holds a little personal animosity. It also doesn't surprise me that he tries to make it about him. That's just his mode of operation. So those statements really didn't shock anybody who knows anything about what happened or about Donald Trump.
You're spot on there once again. Mick Mulvaney, thanks so much for your time as always. See you soon.
Thanks, Laura.